Welcome back, everyone, to the Jesuit Alumni Basketball Dad Bod League podcast. As always, I am your host, David Gambrel.
I'm Matt Gambrel.
And I'm Bob.
All right, Bob, we missed you out there this week.
He didn't.
I know, we didn't. Tom especially missed you. All right, Team 1. Myself, Grant. Thomas was a newcomer this week, one of Reed's friends. Tyler, Grant's friend. Ross and Reed versus Matt, Tom, Steven, Dan, Connor, and Buck. It was nice to have Dan out there. He hadn't been there in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Bob, what are you seeing in these matchups? Which team do you like?
I'm going Team 2.
Think so?
Team 1's a bunch of shooters.
Yeah, they do.
Bunch of shooters, and I don't see a lot of passing happening.
No, lots of passing.
What about who do you think? Who's your MVP prediction?
Got to be Connor.
All right. Let's see how it played out. Game 1. This was a good game. They were all three pretty good games. Started off myself, Tyler, and Thomas. All three of us are pretty quick little point guards. Our speed was a little too much for Team 2 in this game. Grant hit a couple nice shots. Ross down low was just, him and Connor battled like they always do.
Yeah.
Ross had some nice rebounding. Tom, he started off hot, but the rest of Team 2 was ice cold.
Yeah.
We ended up taking this game 16-11.
Yeah.
Close
So
one.
starting off strong. Yeah, it was a close game. Starting off strong for Team 1.
In Team 2, or Game 2, Team 2 started picking it up a little bit. We started getting hot. Tom started making some shots. He kind of made shots all night, but really started picking it up this game. Myself and Buck actually started making some shots, which was a huge help. It's nice when everybody's shots are kind of dropping. And then we just kind of kept hanging on to that lead, and then eventually Dan hit the game winner with a nice little layup. So game ended in 15-13. So it's a very, very close game. But it was nice to finally see some people make some shots that have been struggling, myself included.
I hear you there, Matt. Bob, I made some layups this week.
Did you actually lay it up, or was it like I'm going to try to do a 360 dunk, but I'm too short, so I'm going to lay it up from here?
Yeah.
No, they were contested layups. my spin move was working. Behind the back was working this week. I felt like the old David tonight or on Monday night. It was good.
Yeah.
So you're legit.
All right, Game 3. This was the game of the night. It was a time limit game. We only had about 20 minutes to play. The first two games took a little bit longer. But this was a good one. Tom, once again, started off the game hot. I think he had 6 of the first 8 points in the game.
He did.
Team 2 jumped out to an 8-0 lead.
Wow.
It wasn't looking good. My team fought our way back. We ended up getting it back to 8-8. We went on an 8-0 run as well. Tied it up. We ended up 13-12 with my team winning at the switch. Team 2 tied it right back up, made it 13-13, and then it basically came down to who could make it 2 first. Tom had the hot hand, so we just basically, whoever was guarding him, no matter if they, with a pick or anything, whoever had him was blanketing him. We weren't going to let him take the last shot. And in the end, it came down to Reed on my team with the contested 2 in the corner for the win.
Yeah.
It was clutch.
It was a great shot.
There were about 4 or 5 possessions back and forth where just everyone was taking 2s, but no one was making them. But Reed, it was a tough shot. He had coverage all over him, and he jacked it up, and it was in. It was nice.
From what I heard, though, he really likes coverage all over him.
Who doesn't,
Exclusive there.
Yeah, that's why he uses AT&T, because they're covered.
That's a lie. He's got T-Mobile.
Yeah, probably.
Neither one are sponsors.
Not a sponsor. Yeah. I do want to apologize to Tom. Tom was doing everything for our team. We tried to get some shots up. We tried to get him the ball since he was the hot hand. Tried doing some switches, and just nothing seemed to work. We couldn't make anything coming down the stretch there. But, kudos to Tom. Tom played absolutely amazing. Shot lights out in those last 2 games. And he shot really well in the first game, too. So,
Yeah,
all in
he
all,
was on
Tom
fire.
crushed it. Yeah.
He was hitting a lot of shots, and
Yeah.
it was fun watching him versus we paired him up against Grant,
Yeah.
and so that was pretty fun to watch. And he's got the height to kind of match Grant. That's a lot of people Grant just shoots over everybody. So Tom was a pretty good matchup against him.
Yeah.
And Tom's quick on offense, and so Grant had to work to get back on defense, and really had to really kind of struggled guarding for a little bit, but we all kind of picked up and helped him out.
Yeah. Yeah, but eventually Grant got to a point where, he was actually locking him down.
Oh, yeah.
Grant, in my opinion, is a lot like Luka. He likes to kind of focus his energy on offense, mostly because whichever team he's on usually needs that, because people in our league just can't make shots. But, yeah, when he wants to play defense, he'll lock you down. He's not afraid to play lockdown defense and focus on that. So, and he did that. He did it really well. So, nice job, Grant.
I would like to point out that I had a really nice block this week on Matt.
Yeah, David had a nice block. I returned the favor in the next game, and I blocked David. So, yeah, so that was pretty fun.
All right, MVP this week. Normally it goes to someone on the winning team. My team won 2 out of 3, but my team, everyone pretty much played well on my team. There wasn't really a player that stood out that shot lights out, but team won. Tom pretty much carried them, kept them in each one of those games.
Yep.
Won them game 2 and kept them in games 1 and 3. So MVP this week is Tom, the Gambrel Prison Salsa MVP.
Yeah,
Way to go,
that's
Tom.
what I said.
I know
he felt gonna be Tom.
I know he felt cheated the other week with Michael, but he deserved it this week. You could tell he wanted that MVP.
Yeah. Yeah, that elite class of Gambrel Prison Salsa MVP, man. So far, there's only like 5 people that have gotten it, if that, maybe 4. So
none are Gambrels.
maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
When Grant gets it, we're gonna claim him as a Gambrel. That's when we'll finally claim him.
Sayers Gambrel.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna little hyphenation there.
Yikes.
I do want to give a quick shout out. I want to shout out to Dan because he hasn't played in a few weeks. We matched him up. He ended up matching up against Tyler, who's a quick little guy. That's Grant's friend who has a broken shot apparently.
Broken shot.
Yeah. But Dan hustled. He played really well. Good defense, and Dan had some nice shots. He had some nice layups, and he did have a game winner. But just mostly Dan's defense. Like I said, hadn't played in a while, but kept up and did really, really well.
Mm-hmm. He's good. It's fun to see him out there. He's a great guy.
Oh yeah, I love having Dan out there.
I enjoy hanging out with him. Once again, welcome Thomas. I think Thomas is going to become part of this group now. So welcome. He was a good little He's a good little shooter.
Yeah.
He's very good at driving the lane. He's quick. He's got some moves down there.
Yeah, he's quick. Him and Buck battling was fun.
Yeah, that was a good matchup.
So who'd be a better matchup, him or Evan?
What do you mean? Who'd be a better matchup?
Which is a better matchup for Buck?
Yeah.
I enjoy watching Buck and Evan. They're both.
Yeah. That's only because they've been playing together since 6th grade, 5th grade, because they both went to St. Rita together. So they've been playing together forever. So they know everything about each other. So
yeah, Thomas is much more aggressive than either one of those players. Evan can be aggressive when he wants to be, but he usually looks to pass it, and so does Buck.
Mm-hmm.
But Thomas he'd drive the lane and he was finishing them off. It was fun to watch him.
Yeah.
Reminded me of me back in the day when I was good.
Yikes.
You keep making these comparisons, David. They're not going to work.
I watched Russell Westbrook drive to the lane, and I kind of feel like that was me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all we got for today. Let's thank our sponsors. First off, Gambrel Prison Salsa. Matt, what flavor you got there?
This is a new one that I just created today, so I don't want to talk about it. It's not ready for the public yet, but it's delicious.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
We want to thank Bob Wagner for sponsoring us from the Keller Williams team.
Yep, we're doing a a salsa giveaway. So if you're interested in getting some Gambrel Prison Salsa for you and a sample set for someone you love or just more for yourself, go on my Facebook, check it out, sign up, fill it out. You could win.
Great stocking stuffers, but make sure you keep your stockings in the fridge.
I filled out the survey. I hope I win.
I entered as well.
I wish you the best of luck.
Bobby, do you have any questions for either David or I?
Not off the top of my head. I was really prepared to have a guest person on. I've known y'all since we were 13, so
yeah.
I feel like I know your answers pretty well to any question that I might ask. And David's just gonna smile and giggle, and his eyes are gonna squint. So
he does do that.
See? There it is. He already did it. I didn't even have to do anything.
All right. Well, and then hopefully one day our sponsor Mountain Dew will give us a call, and we can actually make some money doing this.
Probably not.
Get paid. Happen. No, get paid to play.
Didn't
talk.
Taco say that he would pay $5 for us to make this podcast before we started? Where's that money?
I know, right?
No. It got given to somebody.
You see Bobby's foot? Taco, that's what we're gonna do to you if you don't pay up.
Yeah, for real.
Bob's sponsorship tried to hold out on us too. Taught him a lesson.
Yep. Yeah, don't do it. They sent me to the ER on Monday. Gave me the hiccups for a week.
I don't know. You haven't had them yet today.
No, I just got rid of them. I am 1 hour into not having the hiccups for the first time in 5 days.
Jesus.
I was really looking forward to Hiccups McGee.
Oh my gosh.
That would have made for good podcast, man.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Bob, we hope you recover well, and we look forward to having you back on the court.
Yeah.
Yep. Looking forward to it, so that way I can be like, yep, whenever I was good.
When was that, Bob?
So whenever we played soccer.
Our team went to the championship, and you were on that team. So
what?
Our team went to the championship, and you were on that team. Actually, it was your team.
They say you're only as good as your worst player, so.
Booyah.
That's why we lost.
Y'all must have sucked.
Yeah, we lost.
All right. Well, this has been the Jesuit Alumni Basketball Dad Bod League podcast. I've been your host, David Gambrel.
I'm Matt Gambrel, Prison Salsa.
And I'm Bob getting flashed.
Woo!
Lucky. All right.
Married life.
We'll see you guys on Monday.
Bye.
All right.